Hey, what's going on guys? In this video we are going to see how to print this pattern using C programming. First we are going to print this one using asterisk signs, then we are going to convert this one into letters. Let's go ahead and begin this one. First I'm going to introduce some integer type of variable. Let's say I and j and n. I is for the looping, j is for the looping, and n is for the limit, because whenever we do the printing things like pattern printing, we mostly use the for loop. So that's why we need two variables for loop and one for the limit. Now let's go ahead and start. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, first I'm going to create a for loop. Here we are going to create the nested for loop. So first, in the first for loop, we initialize I with 0 and we set the condition I is equal to 0. I is equal to 0 and we set the condition I is less than n. I is less than n, and we do the increment by 1 each time. I plus small I plus plus, and inside of this loop I'm going to create another loop. That's why with this one called nested for loop, another for loop, and then here we are going to initialize j is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, and then we set the condition j is less than n minus 1, n minus I, and then j plus plus, and now we are going to print out the stars. Let's give a printf statement for stars, and then let's go ahead and create another for loop. In this one we are going to initialize j with 0, and then condition j is less than I, and then increment j plus plus. Inside of this one we are going to just print out the space, printf and space, like this, and after that we create another for loop that's going to be exactly same like this one. I'm just going to copy paste it right here, copy paste, and then here also we are going to print out a star. So let me copy paste this one also, copy paste it right here, and that's it. Now also we have to put a new line, because each time the loop is completed we have to go to the new line and print the next thing. So printf \n \n, this should be in okay. Now that's it. Let's go ahead and run this one and see what we get. There's something wrong here. Let me double check. Okay, I just found out the mistake. The mistake is we have to set the limit first. I forgot to set the limit. Here it's 7 is the limit, because we have to print out 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, n is equal to 7. Now let's go ahead and run this one. Now it's printing this pattern, but this is not the pattern we expected. Okay, let's do some adjustment. We have to have this pattern, the top pattern. Let's see how to adjust. Okay, I just found out the mistake. The mistake is the space should be double. I just left a single space, that's why it was wrong before. Now when I do the double space, it's printing out correctly. Now let me show this one for you. When I put the single space, it's printing like this. When I put a double space, it's coming perfectly. Okay, now the next thing is, now we want to print this one as a letters. Okay, we want to know what is the ASCII code for this A, and also ASCII code for this final letter, that is G. ASCII code for A is 65 and G is 71. What we are going to do is we are going to introduce two variables right now. Let's call K and let's call another one L. And first I initialize K with 65 Okay, initialize is right here. Integer, no, on top here. Integer, we already put a declare the variable. Now we just have to put the values. K is equal to 65, and then L is equal to 71 minus I. 71 minus I. Now for K we have to do the increment by one each time, and also K is a character type of variable, so instead of star we put a %C, and this is going to print out whatever the value stored in K, and we have to do the K increment each time, K plus plus, and we have to do the opposite for the L. L is for the next star, this is also %C, %C, and here we have to put L, and for L we have to do the opposite thing, that's decrement by 1 each time. Okay, that's it. Now let's go ahead and run this one. Now here you can see we are getting the pattern A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and the same pattern we have right here. Okay, I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you are trying to access this code, it's in my blogger. I put the link of my blogger in the description, so you can go ahead and access them. And also don't forget to subscribe. If you are trying to learn C or C++ programming, there are a bunch of videos in my playlist. I hope you guys watch that too. See you next time.